Men, step into the Stoic arena, where timeless wisdom tempers your masculine spirit into a force of unbreakable resolve. In relationships, true strength isn't built on shallow charm or fleeting bravado. It's forged through virtue, discipline, and deliberate action. Stoicism offers a battle-tested framework to craft a presence that draws women who value your integrity and strength, blending inner resolve with practical skills like dressing with purpose, approaching with clarity, and connecting with substance. Today, we're unveiling 9 Stoic principles to shape a commanding presence that radiates authority and builds meaningful connections. These aren't quick fixes. They're a call to live with honor and impact. Stay sharp, reflect on your strength, and let's forge a masculine resolve that earns respect and fosters trust. First, anchor your resolve in virtue. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Your strength begins with a core rooted in wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, not in chasing external approval. A man anchored in virtue projects a presence unshaken by rejection or doubt. Your style reflects this. Dress with intention. Fitted dark jeans, a crisp white or charcoal shirt, and polished leather boots. Women are drawn to men who signal discipline through appearance. They dislike sloppy looks like baggy tees or messy hair, or overdone flash like loud logos or excessive accessories. Practically, affirm your virtue daily. My resolve is my integrity. Before an interaction, ensure your style is sharp, clean lines, minimal accessories, and carry that inner strength. If she dismisses you, remind yourself, her reaction doesn't define my worth. This principle builds a foundation of resolve that attracts women to your authentic power. Reflect. Is your resolve anchored in virtue or swayed by others' opinions? Second, act with disciplined precision. Stoic wisdom teaches that true freedom comes from mastering your actions. Resolve in relationships flows from precise, intentional action, not hesitation or neediness. Women respect men who approach with clarity. Strong posture, steady eye contact, and a contextual opener like, "I notice your energy. What brought you here?" at a social gathering. Avoid what women dislike. Pushy pickup lines, lingering as she's uninterested, or poor grooming like unkempt beards or overpowering cologne. Discipline means focusing on your execution, your tone, your presence, not her response. If she engages, build on it. If not, exit calmly. Have a great day. Practically, approach one woman this week, focusing solely on your delivery. Stand tall, speak clearly, act authentically. This principle projects a masculine precision that earns respect, even in rejection. Ask yourself, are you acting with precision or letting fear guide you? Third, forge strength through adversity. Seneca wrote, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave man." Resolve grows when you face challenges, rejection, tension, or awkward moments with resilience. Women are drawn to men who transform setbacks into growth, not those who dwell or boast a mask insecurity. If a conversation falters, don't panic. Reflect. Was I present? Did I listen? Then refine. Try a better question like, what's a passion you're chasing? Avoid pitfalls like oversharing struggles or dominating talks to seem impressive. If conflict arises, like a disagreement, use Seneca's justice. I hear your perspective. Let's find clarity. Practically, after any setback, journal one lesson and one action. I spoke too fast. I'll slow down next time. To deepen this, visualize a challenge, like her questioning your stance, and plan, I'll stay calm and respond thoughtfully. This principle turns adversity into strength, making you magnetic to women who value resilience. Reflect. Are you forging strength through challenges or avoiding them? Fourth, connect with intentional depth. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that true connection comes from meaningful action, not empty words. Resolve in relationships is built through engaging with substance, not surface-level performance. Women respect men who listen actively and connect with meaning, not those who rely on generic flattery like, "You're gorgeous." Ask open-ended questions. What's a dream you're working toward? Then paraphrase. So you're driven to make an impact. That's powerful. If tension arises, like a differing view, use fairness. I respect your angle. Let's dive deeper. Practically, prepare 2 questions for your next interaction. What's a moment that shaped you? Or what keeps you grounded? Practice active listening by summarizing her response once. This principle builds trust, making you magnetic to women who value depth. Ask, are your connections intentional or stuck on the surface? Fifth, lead with purposeful focus. Zeno taught that living virtuously aligns us with reason. In relationships, resolve shines when you guide with focus, whether choosing a date spot or steering a conversation toward meaning. Women are drawn to men who lead with purpose, not those who waver or seek approval. Dress to reflect this focus. A fitted navy blazer, crisp shirt, and dark chinos. Sharp and understated. Avoid chaotic styles like ripped clothes or gaudy accessories. If she questions your choice, don't defend. Lead, I chose this place for its vibe. Let's make it ours. Practically, plan one deliberate action this week. A thoughtful date or a question like, what's the vision you're building? If she's disengaged, use Zeno's temperance. I'm here for connection. Let's be real or move on. This principle projects a masculine focus that commands respect. Reflect. Are you leading with focus or drifting aimlessly? Let's lock in these 5 principles to keep you grounded. Anchor in virtue. Stoic clarity builds unshakable resolve. Act with precision. Discipline drives confident action. Forge strength. Seneca's adversity sharpens resilience. Connect with depth. Virtue fosters trust. Lead with focus. Zeno's purpose sets the tone. These form your Stoic foundation for a commanding presence. Apply these in scenarios. If she ignores your approach, don't doubt, use virtue. My resolve is my integrity, and move on. If you hesitate to initiate, don't freeze, use precision. Dress sharp, approach with, I had to meet you, what's your story? If a conversation stalls, don't ramble, use depth. Ask, what's a passion you're chasing? And listen actively. If a date lacks direction, don't drift, use focus. I planned this for us. Let's make it count. These actions embody Stoic resolve, drawing women to your strength. Marcus reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Let virtue guide your presence. Stoic wisdom says no one can harm you without your consent. Her response can't dim you. Seneca urges, difficulties strengthen the mind. Challenges refine your resolve. Zeno says lead with reason, resolve follows. Embed these with ritual. Each morning, affirm, I forge resolve with virtue. Midday, check, did you act with precision? Evening, journal, how did I build trust today? This cycle makes resolve instinctive. Add masculine behaviors to support these. Anchor in virtue. Clarity anchors presence. Act decisively. Precision drives approaches. Grow through adversity. Resilience builds strength. Connect deeply. Depth fosters trust. Lead purposefully. Focus sets direction. Modern traps like social media validation, generic openers, or careless style erode resolve. Stoic clarity says, ignore curated feeds. Live virtue. Discipline says skip apps. Approach in person. Seneca says use setbacks to refine skills. Zeno says lead with focus. Now that we've forged the foundation of your Stoic resolve, anchoring in virtue, acting with precision, forging strength through adversity, connecting with depth, and leading with focus, let's sharpen the final 4 principles to craft an unbreakable masculine presence. These principles will guide you to align with those who share your values, sustain your strength through consistency, radiate calm in chaos, and root every action in purpose. This is about building connections with women who respect your integrity, not chasing fleeting validation. Stay focused, reflect on your ability to lead, and let's complete this Stoic blueprint for a commanding presence that resonates with honor and impact. 6. Align with partners who share your values. Stoic wisdom teaches that true harmony comes from living in accordance with virtue. Your resolve is strongest when you connect with women who resonate with your principles, not those who thrive on drama or discord. Test alignment early. Share, I'm driven by purpose. What keeps you centered? If she engages, deepen the connection. If she deflects, move on. Dress to signal this harmony. A tailored charcoal sweater, crisp shirt, and dark jeans. Polished yet practical. Avoid sloppy looks like wrinkled clothes or over-the-top flash like loud jewelry. Women dislike men who adopt fake personas or fish for validation with empty praise. If a values clash emerges, use calm resolve. We see things differently. Let's respect that and move forward. Practically, ask one value-driven question in your next interaction. What's a belief you live by? If she shares a passion, respond. That's powerful. How do you bring it to life? This principle ensures your resolve attracts women who amplify your strength. Reflect. Are you seeking partners who align with your values or settling for chaos? 7. Sustain resolve through unwavering consistency. Chrysippus taught that consistent practice of virtue shapes a life of reason. In relationships, your presence is reinforced by showing up with the same integrity and intent every time. Women respect men who are dependable, not erratic or approval-seeking. Dress consistently. A rotation of fitted shirts, dark pants, and polished loafers signals discipline. Avoid swinging between careless and flashy styles. If a date feels flat, don't force it. Stay steady. Let's try something new. What's a place you enjoy? Practically, commit to one consistent habit this week. Approach one woman daily with a clear opener or journal nightly on your progress. If she tests your reliability, use Chrysippus' logic. I show up with purpose. Let's build from here. This principle solidifies your resolve, making you magnetic to women who value stability. Reflect. Are you consistent in your actions or wavering unpredictably? 8. Radiate calm in chaos. Musonius Rufus taught that virtue shines brightest in adversity. In relationships, your resolve is defined by staying composed when challenges arise, whether it's a tense moment or unexpected rejection. Women are drawn to men who remain steady, not those who react impulsively or crumble under stress. If a conversation turns heated, don't escalate. Use Musonius' calm. I hear your point. Let's work through this. Dress to project this composure. A fitted gray blazer, clean shirt, and dark chinos. Simple and grounded. Avoid rushed or aggressive energy in your approach. Practically, practice one moment of calm this week. If a date feels tense, pause, breathe, and respond with clarity. Visualize a high-pressure scenario, like her challenging your views, and plan, I'll stay composed and respond thoughtfully. This principle makes your resolve unshakable, drawing women to your grounded strength. Reflect. Are you calm in chaos or letting stress derail you? 9. Root every action in purpose. Epictetus taught, first decide who you would be, then do what you must. In relationships, your resolve is amplified when every action, your words, your style, your approach, stems from a clear purpose. Women respect men who act with intention, not those who drift or chase fleeting validation. Dress to reflect this purpose. A tailored navy jacket, crisp shirt, and polished shoes, sharp and intentional. Avoid aimless styles like mismatched outfits or excessive flair. If a conversation stalls, don't ramble, pivot with purpose. Let's talk about something that matters. What's a goal you're chasing? Practically, align one action this week with your purpose. Choose a date activity that reflects your values or ask, what's a mission you're passionate about? If she's uninterested, use Epictetus' clarity. I'm here for meaningful connection. Let's be honest or move on. This principle ensures your resolve is rooted in purpose, making you magnetic to women who value intention. Reflect. Are your actions rooted in purpose or scattered without direction? Let's weave these 9 principles into a seamless Stoic strategy. Virtue shapes your style. Fitted jacket, crisp shirt, polished shoes. Precision drives your approach. At a gathering, say, your energy caught my eye. What's your story? Seneca's strength refines setbacks. Journal after failures. What can I improve? Depth sparks connection. Ask, what's a dream you're chasing? Zeno's focus guides leadership. Plan a date with intent. Alignment seeks resonant partners. Share, I value purpose. What drives you? Chrysippus' consistency keeps you steady. Show up reliably. Musonius' calm anchors you in tension. Stay composed. Epictetus' purpose ties every action to your core. The Stoic flow, style, approach, strength, depth, focus, alignment, consistency, calm, purpose, builds unbreakable resolve. Picture a social event. You're dressed sharp, tailored jacket, clean shirt, dark jeans, anchored in virtue. Approach with precision. Your vibe stood out. What brought you here? Connect with depth. What's a challenge you've overcome? Led with focus. I planned this for us. Let's make it count. If tension arises, stay calm. Let's find clarity. If she's uninterested, align with values. Move on. Stay consistent. Journal nightly. Root every action in purpose. This flow commands respect. Women dislike erratic or try-hard men. They admire those who dress with intent, act with precision, and stay grounded. Apply these in scenarios. If she rejects your opener, don't doubt. Use virtue. My resolve is my integrity, and approach another. If a date lacks direction, don't drift. Use focus. I planned this for us. Let's make it count. If she values drama, don't chase. Use alignment. We don't share values. I'll seek better. If tension spikes, don't react. Use calm. Let's work through this. If your actions feel aimless, don't wander. Use purpose. Align every move with your values. Add masculine behaviors. Align with values. Harmony chooses partners. Stay consistent. Chrysippus' logic sustains resolve. Radiate calm. Musonius' composure anchors strength. Act with purpose. Epictetus' clarity drives intention. Anchor in virtue. Clarity guides style. Modern traps like social media validation, impulsive texting, or mismatched partners erode resolve. Stoic clarity says ignore likes. Live virtue. Discipline says pause before texting in conflict. Seneca says use setbacks to grow. Zeno says lead with focus. Musonius says stay calm. Epictetus says ground every action in purpose. Seneca reminds us, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Relationships are your arena. Wrestle with virtue. Stoic wisdom says no one can harm you without your consent. Her reaction can't dim you. Chrysippus says practice makes the master. Musonius says virtue shines in adversity. Epictetus says decide who you are, then act. Deepen your ritual. Each morning affirm, I forge resolve with virtue. Midday, check, did you act with purpose? Evening journal, how did I stay consistent? This cycle embeds Stoic resolve. These 9 principles forge a masculine resolve that transforms relationships. Live them, dress with intent, lead with purpose, and watch your relationships align with women who respect your unbreakable strength. Comment below, which Stoic principle will you use to forge your resolve? Hit like if you're ready to command your strength, and subscribe for more wisdom to craft the unbreakable man. Stay stoic, men.